How are we doing, everyone? So, when I returned my Thomas Wood and stuff, I got some really cool information from the girl at Toys R Us. But first, look what I found at Meijer. It's a talking Percy, but Thomas is in the box, and I did check the tape. All the original tape is still on it, so I am all aboard on this, and I found this at a Goodwill for $1.50, so I had to pick this up because, yeah. From what I remember, this was one of my favorite DVDs. But back to the Thomas Wood stuff. I'm just gonna walk around the railway here, and Magic Railroad is in the background. So when I returned it, I had a very short, sweet conversation, not really sweet, but conversation with the lady that was taking my return. And she didn't ask me what's wrong with it, but I told her anyway. And I told her the reasoning for me returning the set is because the track was splintering my fingers and it wasn't finished properly. And she says, well, you're not the only one that's experienced this. And she said that little kids are getting splinters in their fingers constantly, and people are returning them constantly because they are getting splinters. What does that tell you? They are going to make Thomas Wood and Railway look horrid because of how bad the quality is of Thomas Wood, which is immensely sad because Thomas Wood is amazing. Thomas Wood and Railway is amazing, and Thomas Wood is one of the best. Thomas Wood is horrible, and Thomas Wood and Railway is one of the best things ever. I can't. That's a tongue twister. So I thought that was very interesting, and she said that they were getting a lot of returns of it not being good quality and things like that. So when we all predicted that it was going to flop, and I was one of the first-hand accounts of people trying it and hating it, yeah, I think we were totally correct. It is one of the worst things that they have done. Now, one thing with Thomas Wood that I was fearing after seeing what they did over here was getting rid of the magnet and putting that little clip there. Now, I don't know if you guys were worried about it, but I was worried they were going to do that. Look what I found at Kmart. I was so excited. There was a couple more. I was tempted to buy the rest of them. So, yeah, I was really worried about them putting those little clips on these, but we didn't worry about that. Or didn't have to. But, I just thought that I should bring this to light. The fact that I wasn't the only one that got that. And if they were cheaper, and, I'll bring up Mavis here, and, it looked like this. Real nice, real good finish, and all-around great, decent quality. I would be happy. And one thing I will show you is, I didn't point this out when I was going on my giant rant. I think it was on Vinny as well. Yes. The wheels are actually thinner. If it'll focus. I can see the lip even though it's blurry. I'm so sorry it won't focus. My phone's kinda dumb. But yeah. There is a lip there. There we go. You can see it there. There's a little lip there, and it's a lot more apparent in Thomas Wood. Yeah. Oop. Thomas Wood, I had high hopes that it would be good. It wasn't. I'm obviously a lot more calmed down about it. I was going on a giant rant I don't even know why I said so, like, Leo. I don't know why I brought him up, to be quite honest. If he did watch that, I'm sorry I brought your name up. I really don't know why I did. I was just going absolutely mad. So I'll just go ahead and say that. There's not much else to Thomas Wood anymore. I haven't seen any new products. So obviously I haven't seen any of the... I do want Rusty. I have not seen him because I'm a decent... I like the narrow gauge stuff. As you can see, I got quite a few duplicates up here. I like the mountain engines too, but I like the narrow gauge stuff a lot. So I do want him. Maybe the cars, because I'm always updating my rolling stock. I will not be getting any Clarabelle, even though I wish they were nice looking. But yeah. I do want your thoughts, though. Did you guys try it? Did you enjoy what you got? If the engines were more flat painted like this, I'll bring up my really battered and colored on Percy's. His face got colored on when I was little. I don't know why. If they were like this, like they weren't grooved paints and stuff, I actually would not have a problem with them. But, oh, I love that so much. Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with it, but, you know, they just did some slight changes that angered a lot of people. Yeah. So I think that's all I gotta say. Somebody did bring up, I think I asked, what you would want to see from my channel. And someone said remakes. Now, unfortunately, this table, the ping pong table I have now, is going to be gone. We're going to walk over to my other room. So I'm going to show you guys what my future layout will be on. Or I might not even have a layout anymore, because, let me turn the light on, ta-da! This is my semi-project here. So I would have to come in here and put stuff on here, but I have like little bits of like that kind of stuff sprawled about in here, and I would have to really clean up in here because it is a horrid mess. So that's something I would have to come in and do in here. I wonder if I left any Thomas stuff in here. Nope, just the VHSs. So yeah, that's what I would have to be dealing with. So if you guys wouldn't mind, I will have to possibly buy a bunch of stuff. I might build a higher table for myself, considering I'm kind of bent over a little bit on this table. Did I use this? Yeah, I did. Remember when we had that look? Oh my god. Here, I can go farther back than that. Look at this. Ooh, we like that look. Can you believe I still have the box? I bought this used and I still have the box. I'm going off track here, but the remakes could possibly come in the future, so I'm not gonna knock that idea. That's actually a very good idea. I've thought about it, but this is a thought. I don't want to say it's gonna be review technically, but more of like my feelings about character. Like, I would pull Vinny off to the side for a separate video and say what I think about Vinny. Or Flying Scotsman, Scruffy. I love things I can play with like that. That is, like, if you can't tell, I've been, like, ranting and going on, and I'll be playing with stuff. So yeah. Would you like to see something like that? Or maybe a discussion of some kind? Because without your guys' feedback, it's a little harder for me to find out what I really want to talk about and things like that. Maybe you want to see unboxings of stuff? Because I know the Thomas Wood I was going to do an unboxing, but I got way too excited. But yeah, it's all up to you guys. I will be making random stuff. I'll probably end up doing my thoughts and feelings on character stuff just so I can have some filler stuff, because it wouldn't take too long. So I think I've gotten a good rant going. So that's the Thomas Wood update. So we know where that's going to go. They're probably, hopefully, going to pull it off shelves. That would be their absolute best idea. Because, and just start remaking this stuff. If they remake, I think if the track didn't change, I would have zero problem with it. To be quite honest, I think the track was the biggest flaw. If it was not for the track, zero problem. The faces, oh my god. The faces on those were beautiful. So I did go back and I didn't buy them, but I went back and rethought about it. Thought, yep, I really overdid it there. But I'm going to leave this off here, and I will talk to you guys another day.